It's talking about his name Ethan right now. Yo, did you? Yo, I sent you the invite though. What you waiting on?
Okay.
Why can't you join? You talking all this shit, nigga? Join.
Okay, I'm gonna show my picture. You might as well show you.
You won't. You won't. No, no, he not betting you. Oh, you got it. I'm about to say, yo, my this. I'm not playing with the Eagles, man. I'm gonna play with fingernails, man. I'm gonna tell you, I'm playing with fingernails. I'm gonna play with Chicago. I am. I told you I'm good. What else you want? It's your fault that you fell into it. You could have been over on the target. So what? You still could have been on the target. Why get on like this? Get out of here, tiredness. Once you are, it's top of y'all killing. You went back out? Okay. No. Said the what? Yeah, my first you still looking at rosters, talking all this shit. What you rush me on 2K for talking about? Come here, look, this him. He talking about all this. I've been here. You think you not the Rock, big kid? I've been here. I'm about to wipe that big dumbass smirk off your face. There you go. I'm about to send you another invite.
It's so cute.
You see? What's up? What's up? Leave my fucking eyebrow alone. Get out my eyes. I sent you the invite already. All right, bro. Hit your PlayStation button. Go to the notification bell. Come on. Where my hug back?
Oh, sorry. I'm not gonna talk to everybody.
Come on, Yo, you still not in there, bro? Notification button, me. You in the party? I hear you in the.
Twisting my words and bringing it to pass, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never gotten phone if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. Smooth and clean for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about if you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleeds. Truth is, the strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve. Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that appalling.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets. Young on it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. And you were my everything. Now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'll do anything. I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Chicago Bears. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up. First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Chicago Bears. Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now ETN to start the drive. Up past the 30, second down coming up.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Hey, Ron!
And they'll go again with ETN. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
3rd play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Lawrence will throw. Looking long for Thomas. He's got it at the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Hey, smash! Hey, Soko, it's a hike!
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal.
Rip, 23. Done. That's on his hunt.
In motion goes the tight end.
Silver.
Straight ahead, ETN. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get 5 on the run, but it leaves them with a tough 3rd and goal forthcoming. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That went out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bears will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep.
That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
This one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. When tapping those toes, he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, my man.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. To throw, it's Williams. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat like the guys in the object circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
Luther Burden, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. The touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
24. 11. Hey, kill. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Drops it underneath for Tootin. Fighting through, and he's got space. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a first down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jags with a football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Red 23. Son.
Now Lawrence to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Easy, route.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Stop talking to me.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Let's go.
So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Lawrence. That is caught by Hunter. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Hey, run.
Lawrence. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Williams looking to do it himself. That's complete. Roma Dunze. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 37 yards.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
45 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered him down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Williams looking to do it himself. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
You don't see him miss too often. The ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand, and that's all it would take to send it high and out of bounds without a play.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Jags are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away? It could cost them a ball game.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line. Hey, let's go. Hey, Soko, Sahat.
Etienne once more. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Here's Lawrence. Looking long for Thomas. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from drawing level. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
What is going on?
Now a give right side Swift. Down the right sideline. DeAndre Swift. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift, 60 yards. And the Bears have taken the lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And got his man complete. A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A give to Etienne running right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll fire deep, looking for more. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore, 50 yards. And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Santos with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Jaguars first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguar first down.
Gun.
On first down, right back to Etienne. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Easy. Read it for the court. Go street.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Another tote for Etienne. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, They just aren't there.
Let's go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Hey, Jupiter.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
That's another Jaguars first down.
11.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Jacksonville.
Etienne up the middle. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
A handoff for Etienne. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now Lawrence. He's got his running back out of the backfield. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run. This is Bashal Tutin. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Rip, 20.
Bears 9-yard line.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brenton Strange from 8 yards out. And the Jaguars are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed in the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Well, that's going to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's got a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here from that.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
A loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams. He's going to look deep for more. And that's caught inside the 35. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day. One-score game. 1st and 10 here.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. Second down coming up. To throw, Williams. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Williams looking to do it himself. And that is caught. Touchdown. Bears. Luther Burden with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears have opened up.
What's the challenge? He got cooked. Look, toe drag. You see it? Yes, he is. 2 feet in with possession of the ball.
Try for Santos.
Cooked him.
He's got it as they double.
Cooked him.
This one's now 28-14.
He cooked him. Oh my God. Stop playing, man. Cooked him.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Caught at the 26. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Hey, I'm gun. Think right, open. 30 left.
Here's a give to Etienne. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss. The yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Looking long for Thomas. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked off by Deshaun Wright. And the Bears will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. On play action, here's Williams. Open man down the field, that's Odunze. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
The Bears first down.
They'll go play action here with Williams. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone, first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. This is Swift on the counter. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Jaguars' 18-yard line.
To the air, Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
And he'll go right back to Moore, complete again. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams. And he's got it. Touchdown Bears. DeAndre Swift. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bears have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point.
Hey, can I go warm my food up now?
Touchdowns at 21.
Can I go warm my food up now?
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
That you lost.
And it's a pretty good return here as we get this up to the 29. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. But probably not.
That nigga is Brian Thomas speed on 99. Fuck. What you want us to do about that? It's not my team. Not my team either. You lost. You lost. Can I go make my food now? You can shut up. You lost. All that shit that you thought you were standing on, you didn't stand on. You lost. You lost. You fucking lost. I don't want to hear nothing else. You can shut up. You lost. I ran the gauntlet. I cooked all y'all. You ain't shit either. Like I've been trying to tell you.
Now Lawrence.
Might be wrong.
His throw incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Rip, 23.
He out of pocket, man. He mad right now.
Lawrence will throw.
He talking that bullshit. That's what he talking. He talking that bullshit.
Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Now Lawrence
Tripping. That nigga tripping.
Kyler Gordon picks it off. There he goes, left side.
We all knew I could be beat, but you lost. All that shit that you was talking about, I know you don't. I know. Why? You just lost 41-14.
That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Charles, a lot of happy faces.